Son of a bitch. Still won't stay down with them. 111. I think I got a headwind. I think I'm running into a headwind. I am. Oh, wow. Okay, well that makes complete sense. Alright, so I just got back from my run here. New props from Oxidean. And I was rinsing out my cooling system, and I was, you know, I like playing with the water. Who don't like playing with water? But I was just kind of watching the water over my new pickups, and I kind of noticed something. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I like it. Then again, I kind of like, I don't know what to think about it. So I forgot to mention in today's video that I remember whenever we installed these through holes, I had sharpened up the back of my step here. Like, I actually put an angle on the back of my step, right? Sharpened it up. So check this out. I did this one and I did this one, and we installed these through hole water pickups. Oh yeah, this is the Animal Twin Cat, for those of you who don't know. So check out how the water just breaks off the back of my steps, right? I mainly concentrated on my main ride surface. I'll call this like a secondary ride surface. This one's pretty sharp, but it's not as sharp as I got this back here. So watch this, how the water like breaks free from this back edge, the trailing edge, and right here it kind of wants to suck around it. Check it out. See how it's breaking free? Oh, it's breaking free on both of them. Pretty good. That's good, right? You don't, like I sharpened it so it don't suck to it like it's doing back here, right? Oh yeah. Oh, did you see how it wanted to suck around this trailing edge, and it didn't want to break free like it did here? Oh, that looks so good. Look at that. So check out how the water's diverting. You see how it's diverting the water up when it hits the front of this step right here, right? The front of this ride pad, the leading edge of this ride pad. Watch how it diverts the water up. It kind of acts, it's like, see it diverting the water up? You see that? It breaks off this step and it hits this and it diverts the water up, which when the boat's flipped over and running, it diverts the water down and it creates lift, right? See that? See what it's doing there? So basically these steps, it actually puts a cushion of air under the boat, right? So it's riding on air, right? See how it's hitting the front step and diverting it? Speed it up. It actually does it even more, right? So check this out. So this water pickup, I don't know how I feel about this. So it looks good right here, right? You see what it's doing to that path of water? See, it's diverting it up. Kind of like the front of this step, right? Check this out. See what it's doing there? See it shooting it up? That may be good and it may be bad. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you see what it's doing there? So it's far enough forward that it really ain't doing a whole lot at speed, right? Because the boat's basically riding on this back, on the props, really, at speed at 100 mile an hour. I mean, it's barely touching, probably barely touching these right here, because these are at an angle. They're at an angle down. These ride pads are at an angle down. And I've actually increased the angle from here to here. I've actually put a little bit more slope in it, you know, because this boat right here, actually, it was kind of a defect, right? That's why Bill sent it to me. In a way, it was the finish. He didn't want to sell it, right? He didn't want to sell this boat to a customer. So he sent this one. He asked me first, hey, B, do you want the Animal Twin? This boat needs some work. It's got some like imperfections in the clear, you know, and like right here, I wet sanded it and I got all of it out, but it was like the top coat, it was just wrinkled and stuff, and he really didn't want to sell it to his customer, so he sent it to me. He was telling me the bottom had a couple little bad spots from the manufacturer, and he just didn't want to sell it, you know. So he told me I can get it worked out. I told him I could get it worked out, and here we are, right? It's a fast boat, 119 mile an hour, one of the fastest animal twin cats in the world. And it was a defect, you know. So I like doing this to my boats. I love coming out here and just watching, like, because I always rinse them off, you know, after I leave the speed run spot, and I'll watch how the water acts whenever I put it on the bottom of my boat, you know. And it's just interesting to me, you know what I mean? Like, I sharpen these up, and like, I could tell a difference, actually, especially whenever the water sped up off of it compared to what it was a month or two ago. When I would rinse it off, the water would want to, like, it would want to actually, like, it would like roll over the edge right here. Now it's kind of breaking free of it. You see that? So it's a good thing. It's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. I just don't know how I feel about that water pickup and that little stream of water right there deviating, you know, which I guess it can't really be much worse than this. You see that? You see the stock pickup, right? So let's speed it up a lot. That's probably about 20 mile an hour water flow, maybe. See on the back pickup there? I don't think that's going to slow it down, that water breaking off of it. I think it's going to create lift more than anything, right? And I got them flush. It's really the back part. It's really this back part right here that's causing it. Because I don't see any deviation when it's a slow path of water, right? Look at that. I tell you what, these pickups right here, they pick up a lot of damn water. They do. Like, I'm squirting this in here like this. I don't know, that's pretty good. The ESC is run off of this. The motors are run off this. And it was a 30-degree difference in temperature from the motor to the ESC. It was like 120 on the motor, 90. Actually, you know what? It was actually like 80s. 70 to 80 on the ESC, and the motor was like 130. So it was actually more. It was actually more than 30-degree difference. So I think I'm going to put a second one in. I'm going to put one right here, right behind this one, about where that mark's at. I got to order it. Yeah, man, I like I said, I just like coming out here and playing with my boats. You know what I mean? Watching them on the water, watch the water flow off of them.